Christmas, one single crypto move could change your life forever. What if XRP doesn't just make you rich, but makes you free? You're not just watching a prediction, you're witnessing a blueprint. Stick around, because what happens after you make millions is what truly matters. I am Artificial Alina, and you are watching AlinaX. Let's dive deep. You've waited, you've believed, you've held your XRP through the doubt, the delays, and the drama. And now, as the holiday lights start to twinkle, something unbelievable is happening. The price shoots up, your portfolio explodes. You stare at your screen in disbelief. You made it. But now what? This moment, the moment you've visualized 1,000 times, can come with a surprising mix of emotions. It's exhilarating, overwhelming, and maybe even a little scary, because going from zero to everything doesn't always feel the way people expect it to. You're no longer just planning your dreams. Now you're living them. And that comes with real decisions, heavy ones. And if you're not careful, the same success you fought for can slip away. So, let's talk about what to do when XRP actually makes you a millionaire. This isn't just about celebration. This is about how you move after that moment. And if you're serious about securing your future, you need to listen closely. The very first piece of advice: do absolutely nothing. And yes, I mean that literally. Once you've hit your target, whether it's your first 100K or you just saw that portfolio roll into 7 figures, pause, take a breath. Take 2 if you need to. Walk away from your screen. Close the apps, shut down the charts, go outside, order your favorite food, sleep, hug someone you love, because right now, your mind is going 100 miles an hour, and that is the worst time to make a big decision. When people come into life-changing money, their brains light up with one word: spend. That's the trap. So here's what you do instead. Take 1 or 2 weeks off. Seriously, no trading, no chasing another pump, no falling into FOMO on the next trending token. Let your brain cool off. You've just survived the most chaotic emotional roller coaster of your life. Respect your mind, respect your body, and respect the moment. During this quiet period, reflect. Look at how far you've come. Think about all the ups and downs you endured, the late nights researching, the fear during crashes, the hate, the doubt, the mocking voices that told you XRP was a scam or that it would never happen. But you stood firm, and now you're on the other side. Let that soak in. But that's just the beginning. Now comes the part that determines whether you keep your wealth or give it all away. You need to protect your bag. And here's where strategy comes in. It's time to put your XRP into a cold wallet. I'm talking offline, disconnected from exchanges, unreachable by hackers, government overreach, or app bugs, because you don't want your life savings sitting in a hot wallet where one mistake or one bad actor can take it all away. Now, why keep XRP at all after the pump? Why not just sell it all and go live in luxury? Here's the answer. Because this run isn't the last one. In fact, if you understand how cycles work, if you've been paying attention to what's happening behind the scenes, Ripple's partnerships, the global push for ISO 20022, the tokenization of real-world assets, central banks quietly integrating distributed ledger tech, you know that what we just experienced was only phase 1. That's why you keep a bag tucked away. Not a huge bag, just a small stash that you forget about, one that lives in cold storage, untouched, unbothered. There are 3 powerful reasons why that hidden XRP could be the smartest move you ever make. First, most people who hit it big lose it all. That's not pessimism, that's a fact. Lottery winners, athletes, even startup founders who cash out early, within 5 years, the majority are broke. Why? Because they didn't plan for wealth. They just reacted to it. They started buying things to fill a void: cars, houses, trips, watches, giving money to friends who never earned it. Before they knew it, the money was gone. Taxes ate a chunk. Scams took another. Bad investments cleaned up the rest. Don't be one of them. Let others make that mistake. Your money is not for showing off. It's for building a life of freedom and peace. Second, that little XRP bag you saved today could be worth 10x to 20x more in the future. Yes, even after this run. Think that's crazy? Let's ask a different question. Do you really believe the banking sector, the IMF, the WEF, all these world governments are just going to test XRP for fun and walk away? Of course not. They're playing long-term, which means the full value of XRP won't be realized in one bull run. It'll come in layers, through adoption, through real-world usage, through regulatory clarity, and when institutions move trillions of dollars across blockchains every single day. So that little bag you forget about today, it might just be your second retirement in a few years. And third, you probably won't be able to buy back in later. This might be hard to hear, but once you sell everything, getting back in could become impossible. Either the price will be too high, the supply will be dried up, exchanges might delist, regulations might restrict retail access, or you just won't have the courage to re-enter. That's how it usually works. You'll think, I'll just re-buy when it dips. But the dip won't come, or if it does, fear will stop you. So save yourself from that mental game. Protect your future self by securing a long-term bag today. Now let's talk about something most people never consider: silence. Yes, silence. The art of moving in silence might be the most powerful weapon you have once wealth arrives. Because the moment you start flashing it, the world changes. Your DMs fill up with people who never messaged you before. Fake friends show up. Family members start acting differently. Strangers start watching. And in today's digital age, attention is currency. But it's also risky. So here's the move. Don't tell anyone you made it, not your cousin, not your coworker, not even your best friend unless you absolutely trust them with your life. You can be generous later, but in the beginning, keep things low-key. Why? Because wealth makes you a target, not just physically, but emotionally, financially, socially. Jealousy is real, manipulation is real, and people will test your boundaries, intentionally or not. Remember, this isn't about being paranoid, it's about being wise. You didn't wait all these years to become someone else's piggy bank. You didn't battle through all that chaos to have peace stolen from you right after you made it. Keep things quiet. Let your bank account grow in peace. Use that money not to impress the world, but to create a life that's cozy, comfortable, and yours. This is your reset, not your spotlight. And now comes the final question. What do you do with the rest of your life? That's the part nobody talks about, because once the chase is over, the silence gets loud. The rush is gone, the dopamine fades, and the reality hits. You now have freedom. But freedom without purpose is dangerous. So start building, slowly, intentionally. You want a new house? Great. Take your time. Plan it well. You want to travel? Excellent. Do it in peace without needing to show off. Do you want to start a business or help your community? Amazing. Just make sure your cup is full before you pour into others. And always, always keep learning. Wealth changes your life, but wisdom sustains it. So here's the truth. XRP may indeed make you a millionaire this Christmas, but what you do after that is what defines your next chapter. Make it count, stay grounded, stay smart, stay silent, and most importantly, stay free. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this breakdown as eye-opening as I did, smash that thumbs up right now. Don't miss out on our exclusive, never-before-seen insights. Subscribe immediately to join our inner circle at AlinaX and stay ahead with every breaking update. I want to hear your thoughts, questions, and theories, so drop a comment below. Every single one will be read and replied to. Act fast, be part of this revolution, and let's redefine the future together.